The man who says he's not enjoying food is only not hungry. And the man who says he's not enjoying sex has had too much of it. Welcome to this episode. And we're still in the year 2024. We're going to February 12th, which was a Monday. I had 30 CDs, 00 pesos as my shop money. Yes, carried from the previous day 11, where it was still 30 cities and I spent nothing. Uh, uh, okay, I wrote certain things not relevant to this topic in the book, and therefore I have to skip some things. Uh, I started from a place called Abasi Junction near my place. It's a long walk from my residence to Kejitia in Kumasi. I paid 5 cities, and back from Kejitia to Abasi Junction, I paid 5 cities. Then the places I went to were Mahad, an institution of learning. I paid 3 cities to that place. That is from Kejitia to post office. I stopped and walked to Mahad. I made sales of 40 cities. And that was sent to me, I suppose, or I got it from an institution called Kings and Queens. Then I went, that's after I went back to airport paying 2 cities, and then to book room 2 cities to that institution called Kings and Queens, and I got 40 cities from the gentleman there. Very nice, hardworking gentleman, Mr. Richmond or Sir Richmond. Then from Kajitia, from Mukrum to Kajitia, I paid 3 cities. And I bought smoked salmon for 10 cities, all amounting to 30 cities. We go to Tuesday, and that was February 13. I had 40 cities to spend. And, okay, yes, all the 30 cities I had at the beginning of the day, I spent. And I was left with only the 40 cities that I got from Kings and Queens, from Sir Richmond. All right. Uh, yes, that Tuesday I had 40 CDs on me. And how much did I spend? Oh, I don't think I noted it down. I don't think so. I don't think so. I probably was too tired. Sometimes I get too tired to remember things or to remember to do things. Mm, no, I can't find anywhere that I wrote it. And even the following day, February 14, Wednesday, I didn't note down what I had to spend. I just wrote plus and then, okay, I think I had 587 CDs to spend. Yes, I had 587 CDs to spend. Apparently, I got some sales, some money the previous day. Because I see I made some sales here of 56 CDs. Probably I cashed out some money somewhere. Oh no, yes, I can remember. I made sales of 36 CDs on uh, on Wednesday. No, on Tuesday. On Tuesday, 30, February 13, when I had 40 CDs, and I also given an amount of 550 CDs by my printer, uh, Mensa. Mm. This was an advance payment for pamphlets to be made for me, and he considered this and said, "No, the pamphlets are the sheets are too many, the print very costly, so he cannot do the printing for that amount, 550. I have to add more money." And he said, "Well, I can take my money. When I get more money, I come back." So you see, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. We all depend on the materials imported from the West. Mhm. When the cost comes up, everything goes up, like petrol and print here, as I say. And when I got it, I haven't been able to go back to print that pamphlet. Poor man. I even finished I even finished that money. So I have to work more. And oh, it's very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. Meanwhile, when you go around the schools, they complain that your scripts are too costly. They can't buy. That's Ghana. The economy is biting. Everybody has turned into a cheat. Cheating, too much cheating. Okay, so I got 55 cities, 550 cities from Mensa that day, Tuesday, February 13. And so the following day, I had 587 CDs left as my chop money. Uh, and if you compute things, it means that that Wednesday, my previous money was 37 CDs. Yes, if we check well, it means I had plus 37 CDs as my chop money. Then adding to 550 CDs from Mensa the printer, I got 587 CDs. And if I had 37 CDs the previous day, that it means that if I had 37 CDs on Wednesday, then it means that on Tuesday, 37, I spent 3 CDs only. Can it mean so? I think so. It means I spent 3 CDs only that day. Let's see the movements. Tuesday 14. Tuesday 13. Abasi, no, I spent more than that. Abasi to this 5 CDs. Abasi to Abasi, 2 CDs, 5 CDs, 2 CDs. Okay, let's forget about that. I think I'll work it out later. Because it was not only Mensah's money, I also had 36 CDs sales. So 36 plus 550, 186. Very difficult now for me to calculate. The head is getting weak. Okay, let's go to Wednesday, February 14. And I had 587, like I said. And how much did I spend? 239. 239, that's a big amount of money. Yes, I went to the police. I paid for a taxi for 30 cities to go, for us to go and catch Moses, the swindler. He said he was not there. The woman outside told us he could have been hiding in the room there, that he had taken the children to school. No, 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 he didn't see, so they just said he went out. It was an earlier date that I was told he had taken the children to school. So that day, the woman simply said Moses was not there or Musa. It's called Musa. They don't say Musa is not there. And as what again? 39. I want to see the cost of the huge money I spent. I made sales of 108 cities that day. But why did I buy so heavy that uh, please? Okay, I cannot tell, but I think I bought so many items. I think so. Yes, I also took that day. I hired a tricyclet with two policemen to go and contact, to go and confront one lady who also chopped my money, a lady house agent, and I paid 30 cedis for it. Yes, and upon request, I gave the police 200 cedis. The money was involved was 400 cedis. And I told them, one of them, the one who interviewed me, was separate. Then a colleague came from behind and asked me, "How much are you going to give us when we catch her?" I said, "Well, any amount they want." Mm. I knew they wouldn't ask for all the 400. He turned around and told the police, his colleagues, he says he'll give us 200. Then they wore their things and I saw him taking his beret. I liked it anyway. I liked it because I wouldn't allow that woman to cheat me. Mm. That's part of this. So I think that's the day I gave them 200 cedis. And funny enough, we hadn't received the money yet. Oh. When they said I should give them their share. I said, but the woman is going to come here to pay money to you. Then you give my money to me. Why not collect it and remove your money? He said, no, we don't do that. Oh. You have to pay our money to us. You have to pay our money to us before we collect it and give you all your things to you. You see, the economy is biting. Everybody is suffering. So apparently they wanted that money immediately to, what do you call it? To partition. Let me use the word to partition among themselves and solve their problems of the day. But then I didn't have 200 cities. I had 100 city note. I said, well, this is only that I have. Oh, he snatched it from me. I gave it to him. And so finally, the woman was laying and I pressed on them and they collected it and sent me my balance of 300 cities. Anyway, that's the developing country. There's nothing you can do. And the swindlers are capitalizing on it because they know when they cheat you, you will suffer a lot before you get that money, even if you go to the law enforcement people, because they are also hungry, they also chop some. They know the intricacies of their actions, the actions of the law enforcement people. And so, for so many people, when they swindle you, they just leave them. They just leave them, go your way. They continue doing until one day fate catches up on them. Yes, so actually I put it here, police 100 cities. And so, and then other things, 15 cities, 20 cities. And that's how it came out to 239 cities, 00 pesos. So believers, this is something, I'm not joking. This is the truth. Hmm? First of all, you ask how much, and I said any amount you want to take. Then you then turn to your police and fix your own amount. He says he will give 200. Meanwhile, I didn't mention 200. That's half of the money. Hmm? After that, when we haven't collected the money yet, you are wanting me to pay you the two. I said, no, wait until you collect the money. She will pay to you, then you pay. They said, no, 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 they don't work like that. Said they don't work like that. And then they put their names in the fridge. It's not good because, like I said, for me, I see them as helping me. Oh my God. That is it. So when the Guardian says the Nigeria is not good, you have to take it with some doubt. Mm? Of course, the Ghanaians don't cheat physically, at least not yet. Mm? In general, they don't cheat physically in general. So I spent 239 cities that day, Wednesday, February 14. We go to Thursday, February 15, and I had 469 cities as my chop money. I think I lost my pen somewhere, so I used red to do writing from that day for some days. And I had 469 CDs, and I spent 32 CDs. We go to Friday, I had 445 CDs. Friday is February 16, and I spent how much? Friday, February 16. Friday, February 16. How much did I spend? Yes, I spent 26 CDs that day. And did I go anywhere? Yes, I did. I went to Islamic SHS Senior High School. Okay, I took a car to Kejetia, Abasi Junction to Kejetia, then to 4 miles and back, a place called 4 Mile, 4 miles and back, then to Swami, then to, no, rather from Swami, rather I went to Swami, from Swami to 4 miles, and from 4 miles I went to Islamic Secondary School. I believe that's at Abrepo Junction. I walked there. And I was directed to the Sheikh there, Sheikh Isa, and he understood me and gave me and set a date for me, Sunday, when the students are on, uh, when Jimpa, the Student Association, are meeting. The Muslim students, that's the best day to see them, and I went. And they too didn't have money, they bought a few, and I'm sitting with them. And I think that day too, I went to State Boys, a place called State Boys, GSS. Uh, then I went to Adventist Senior High School, and they gave an excuse that the government doesn't allow it. But the state boys, get boys, the madam, the religious moral education mistress chose somebody to lead me to two classrooms or so, the teacher, to announce to the students they don't have money, or they didn't have money. Well, I spent 26 cities, like I said before that day. We go to Saturday, February 17, and I had 39 cities, 50 pesos on me. I spent 32 cities. We go to Sunday, uh, February 18. I wonder if I spent anything that day. Sunday, February 18. I started with 22 cities, 50 pesos, and I spent 66 cities. Yes, more than what I had. I must have made some sales or cash some money from my wallet. Oh, yes, I made sales of 56 cities. I made sales of 56 cities that Sunday, February 18, and I spent 66 cities. That's possible now because I had 22 cities, 50 pesos at the beginning of the day. We go to Monday, February 19. I had 13 cities, 50 pesos left. And I spent only 5 cities. I spent only 5 cities. Let's see what I did with it. And I took 48 cities from my wallet. I suppose I saw 13 cities wasn't going to be enough for me, so I cashed out 48 cities. Gosh, that 46, 48 cities. I want to see what I did with the first. Oh, yes. That 5 cities I didn't actually spend. I don't think I went that day. That 5 cities I put in my phone wallet in order to buy some airtime or so. And that was before getting the 48 cities, before taking 48 cities out. Apparently, all because I didn't make enough sales. We go to Tuesday, February 20, and I had 8 cities, 50 pesos as my chop money. And Tuesday, February 20th, I spent 40 cities that day. And, oh, I had a very long dream here. It will take a long time to read. Let's see. Okay, we reserve it. We pause here. Maybe when I come back, we will see whether we can read the dream or go to the following day, Wednesday 2nd, Wednesday, February 21. Because some of the writing, yeah, you scribble things too fast. If I see that I can read it where it's eligible enough, I'll read. If I don't, we will go to Wednesday, February 21, 2024. May God bless you all. I pray for you. Please pray for me too. Bye bye. Au revoir.